Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. 3 government officials are back in court on the charges of misuse of public funds.
Also tonight, seismic activity with an earthquake southeast of Tinian.
And a wellness program that delves into physical and mindful practices.
In sports, one OG fight announcer and one up-and-comer share their excitement in the cage of fire.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Happy Christmas, happy holiday.
Merry Christmas.
I just want to say Merry Christmas to my family. I'm so happy to be here and thankful for everybody.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
Say howdy to the new Buffalo Ranch sauce with its tangy creaminess and its creamy tanginess. It's your chicken's perfect partner, only at McDonald's.
When family comes to visit, send them to family. Mariana's Trekking, Saipan's original adventure crew, trusted by locals for 25 years. We'll keep them busy. Go-karts, ATVs, buggies, even grotto snorkeling. You? Well, you get your living room back. Or better yet, you can come too. Mariana's Trekking, 25 years. Local, trusted, family. Send your family to family. We'll take it from here.
I love Mariana's coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on December 17 from our studio on Capitol Hill.
Lieutenant Governor Dennis Mendiola appears in Superior Court this morning in his continuing defense against charges of misuse of public funds. In this morning's court procedural, Assistant Attorney General Olga Kelly files a motion to disqualify Judge Joseph Camacho in the case against Mr. Mendiola and co-defendants Justin Mizutani and Joey De La Cruz. It is alleged that in November 2022, Mendiola, Mizutani, and De La Cruz, among other charges, committed misconduct in public office and theft by authorizing transportation of a private vehicle from Saipan to Rota without the rental owner's consent, causing the CNMI government an outstanding debt of over $61,000. In today's court proceedings, the government argues in their motion to disqualify that on August 17, 2025, in a court appearance, Judge Camacho inquired from defendant Mendiola's counsel, Bruce Berline, if he intends to request a change of venue from Saipan to Rota, Mr. Mendiola's home island, and then outlined the procedure to do so. According to the government, this gives at least the appearance of impartiality. The attorneys, Berline for Mendiola, Joey San Nicolas for Mizutani, and Charity Hodson for De La Cruz, argue to retain Judge Camacho. The request for judicial disqualification is summarily denied. And after another argument per defense request, The judge sides with the defense, and the government is charged to produce a bill of particulars clarifying the specific charges against the defendants and the coinciding potential penalties for such acts. After the government complies, the case will continue at a later date. The governor calls an emergency press conference this afternoon. In the governor's conference room today, Chief of Staff Henry Hofschneider reiterates the importance of responding to the Bureau of Ocean Energy and Management's request for public comments. According to the Bureau of Environmental and Coastal Quality Administrator Floyd Mozga, the CNMI has submitted only about 900 public comments regarding the potential mineral mining of the waters of the Marianas. American Samoa, in contrast, has submitted over 76,000 comments. If we want our voices to be heard, they say, now is the time to speak up.
It's to invite the public in the CNMI, Guam included, and elsewhere. Everybody in the world can submit comments on the Federal Register in regards to the request for information, or RFI. And it's to invite comments on the proposed deep-sea mining offshore the CNMI. The purpose of this public notice is to invite the public to a public town hall meeting that the governor is making available next week. Governor David Apatang will host a town hall meeting. It's December 23rd, 2025 at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. in the Multipurpose Center in Susupi. This is coming down from the White House. As you know, President Trump signed Executive Order 12285, and that's what prompted this. And the RFI in American Samoa had companies interested, so those companies wrote to BOEM and expressed their interests about maybe exploring and mining in our CNMI waters.
We must encourage here, within the communities for everybody to speak up. And again, by providing comments and so forth. So the town hall meeting is pretty much a focus point with regard to providing comments as well as providing guidance on how to submit those comments online.
It is encouraged for voices to be heard now, but Governor David Apatang, along with Governor Lou Leon Guerrero of Guam, have written a letter requesting a 120-day extension of the public comment period, and for BOEM to send a representative to the CNMI and Guam for meaningful engagement with stakeholders. At 9:06 a.m. yesterday morning, a 5.8 magnitude earthquake struck 48 miles southeast of Tinian, causing much of the CNMI to shake, rattle, and roll. If you, like me, felt the earth rolling yesterday morning, it was an actual earthquake emanating from under the waters of the Philippine Sea. Bernard Villagomez, PIO, Department of Homeland Security, Emergency Operations Center.
I felt the earthquake from my office, and the second I felt the shake, I walked over to the EOC and we started preparing to compile the information from the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center so we could inform the community. Today, this morning, about 9:06, we felt the ground shaking, that there was an earthquake. So the information that was sent to us, there was a 5.8 around 48 miles southeast of Tinian. So if you felt the shake, it was very close here to Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, so we really felt that shaking.
There is no threat of a tsunami with a quake of only 5.8 magnitude, but there is no way of predicting seismic activity in the future. If a quake of 8.0 or larger does occur in the future, that is a sign to quickly move to higher ground.
Well, if you felt the one this morning, you could imagine that an 8.0, you're going to feel it. It might be longer, it might be stronger. So when you're feeling that earthquake and it's really strong, we recommend that you drop, cover, and hold on until the earthquake shakes. And if you're not too sure if if it triggers a tsunami, you can kind of look at the ocean for signs. So if you hear a loud roar from the ocean, or if you hear or see the ocean water kind of rising or lowering, that's when you know that, okay, there's that tsunami threat. Those are the signs.
Coming up, a mindfulness and wellness retreat on the shores of the Saipan Lagoon.
And she gets stung by a jellyfish and counts it as a blessing. Emma Perez in the special 7-0.
Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah from the Space Science Institute.
On behalf of Young Guns Marianas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and ride safe.
Your search for unbeatable internet speeds is over. Visit Docomo Pacific today and sign up for as low as $60 a month so you can experience our fast, reliable internet speeds for yourself. Docomo Pacific, better together.
Hafaday, Zantiro. I'm Leo Pangilinan with the Northern Marianas Humanities Council. We'd like to take a moment to thank our generous sponsors who have made possible the many programs in our community like this show. We couldn't have done it without them. And if you value the work we do and would like to make a contribution to our efforts, we ask that you consider making an in-kind or cash contribution to the Northern Marianas Humanities Council. Any amount is appreciated, and donations of up to $5,000 qualify for an educational tax credit. We appreciate your partnership and support. Sidus Maasi, Olomai, and thank you.
Just a short flight from Saipan, adventure is soaring high at the Hilton Guam. Guam Adventures invites you to take flight on our zipline adventure, a breathtaking ride where the ocean sparkles below and the island breeze rushes past your face. Glide over tropical gardens, feel the thrill of the drop, and capture that perfect view. This is one experience you'll never forget. Show your CNMI driver's license, and we'll even throw in snorkeling at one of the best spots on Guam, because adventure shouldn't just lift your spirits, it should lift you right off the ground. Book now and take your trip or layover to new heights. We can even pick you up. Book now at guamadventures.com.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
But I think of you sometime. Want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.
This Christmas, give the gift that keeps on giving: health, strength, and confidence. Gold's Gym Saipan gift certificates are the perfect present for anyone on your list, friends, family, or even yourself. From memberships to personal training sessions, it's a gift that inspires a stronger, happier New Year. Stop by Gold's Gym Saipan today and make this Christmas the start of someone's fitness journey.
Welcome back. You're watching the Wednesday night edition of the Channel 2 News.
Several swimmers braved the waters for a special birthday celebration yesterday morning. 9 swimmers take on the challenge of swimming from Manyagaha to Micro Beach. The swim distance spanned approximately 1.5 miles and was organized to commemorate the 70th birthday of 500 Cells co-founder Emma Perez.
I got stung by a jellyfish for the first time in my life. That was incredibly painful, but I just kept going and it faded away. So the whole time I was swimming, it's just it's like life, right? And I kept thinking, this is like life. Some things are really great, some things are really hard, some things frustrate you, some things make you so joyous, and it was just great.
June Coleman shares how swimming is strongly tied to culture in the Marianas.
You know, our people, the Chamorro and Refalwash, were remarkable sailors and people on the ocean, and swimming was also part of it. It was something that was recorded by many explorers.
Second time swimming the Manyagaha to Micro Beach route, Chris Romero says it's a proud feat at any age.
You know, when you have a fear, right? Everyone has a fear. So this challenge should make you really worth it when you reach to the finish, you know, reach where you're going. So challenge always happen in life. So you just have to fight and go for it.
Cecilio Raikulupi and his crew helped bring out the swimmers and kayakers that followed alongside for safety.
I had one guy standing on the roof of my boat counting, and I said, you miscounting because you counted also a turtle floating next to the swimmer. That's another swimmer, that's a turtle. Yeah, but it's good to, see also nature out there and different species out on the water training our swimmers.
Emma Perez and her husband Peter will soon leave our island, and they pass the 500 sails torch to the next generation.
At some point we need to accept that we are the sunset and encourage the people who are the sunrise to take over. And as we were getting ready to jump off the boat, we watched the sunrise over the mountains, and I said, okay, this is perfect. And while we were in the water, there was an earthquake, which we didn't feel. But it was just that mile and a half was so full of things that happened. It was amazing, a little microcosm of life. But I wanted to thank everybody who's been part of this swimming voyage, and I encourage more people to get in the water and to dream. Please dream.
It's a beautiful story. The first Saipan Cultural Immersion Conference, a morning wellness retreat. Shoes not required. On Saturday morning at Guma Sakman 500 Sales, partners Laura Zarate and Chef Selena host a retreat for those in pursuit of mindful techniques for a healthful life.
We want to bring people that have been in the journey of wellness for a long time, that have been to school to learn different techniques on how to do things good for our bodies, and to bring chefs, like Chef Selena, to create nutritious meals, because we know it's a whole body. We need to address all the issues, psychological issues, physical issues. So we want to have well-rounded people in the field of medicine to train people, the locals and tourists, on best practices.
Their idea is to first develop wellness programs to inform locals on healthful practices through dietary techniques that free the body and physical techniques that free the mind, and then to evolve and develop a platform for international wellness retreats on the magical island of Saipan. Mindfulness facilitator Angelina Londoño.
I'm here because two of my favorite people on the globe invited me to come and visit them for the holidays, and my mom and I took that opportunity to be here. And she was like, hey, I know you run health and wellness retreats around the world. Why not bring one to Saipan? So with that, we created this day, half a day, right? half a day experience for wellness that talks about culture, that talks about community, that talks about culture, community, nature, and nutrition.
Elvira Frenari has been a healing practitioner for over 10 years.
I think when you are surrounded by beauty like this and you grew up in an environment like this, we take things for granted. And as an outsider, when I show up, I see all the beautiful benefits that island offers. The air, the sun, the vitamin D. We have no deficiency in vitamin D. The sea, iodine, the ground, the food that this island grows. And there's so many benefits to this island that really could help person heal. And it has helped me heal in the last 4 months, and I've noticed how my whole body is embracing all the qualities and the beautiful surrounding that this beautiful, beautiful island offers.
The retreat includes discussions and exercises and, of course, a locally sourced backyard-to-table cooking demonstration by Chef Selena. You can get more information on future seminars and retreats and demonstrations by going to freedomchicks.com on the internet.
Inside there's books and outside there's holiday cheer. Let's take a look at the Saturday night lights. The Jolton Kizu Public Library hosted the third Saturday in the Light Up My Library series this past weekend. This holiday event is scheduled to be held every Saturday until January 10th, excluding December 27th.
We have this event to give back to the community for the services that for patronizing the library, and at the same time, it is our anniversary, and December is our anniversary. So what a great way to have an event for our community members.
Activities at the event includes face painting, Tetris tumble, shooting hoops, lawn chess, cornhole, and more. The best part is it's all free. Food vendors have goods all lined up as other vendors get into the holiday spirit. A few bucks and a waiver form gets you into the Buck and Bull ride by Ben Key Rentals. The night of the 13th, special guests Young Gun Marianas rode in revving their engines and showcased their bikes for the community.
Holiday CNMI, on behalf of Young Guns, I want to thank Jolton Kizu Library for having us tonight. And on behalf of Young Guns Marianas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and ride safe.
This coming Saturday, a different special guest will be present on the grounds.
We'll be featuring Jordan and his partner. They'll be having some music and hopefully to light up the evening with their talent. And really, our goal here is to give back to the community and to raise some funds for the library. In times of this hardship that we're going through, every little penny that comes, every little funding or financial assistance that comes in through these efforts is greatly appreciated. So we can't thank our community. We can't thank the entire Marianas for everything that they've done for the public library. They're only public library. So undang lunas usmasi. Happy holidays to everyone.
Coming up in sports, LJ on fire in the Cage of Fire, and Joven too. You don't want to miss this. Next.
Happy holidays. I hope everybody spends a lot of time with their friends, their family, all their loved ones, a time where we all can relax and take that breather that we really needed, especially for this year. And honestly, just look forward for the next year, 2026, to come in.
This Christmas, give yourself the gift of strength, island style. At Gold's Gym Saipan, we celebrate health, happiness, and the power of community. Whether you're lifting, spinning, or stretching, we're here to help you shine. Join us this holiday season for exclusive Christmas memberships, fitness packages, and holiday challenges. Gold's Gym Saipan, strong for the season. Saipan, get ready to swing. Ocean Drive Golf on Middle Road is open and bringing big fun to the island. Click this QR code and reserve your session today. Try our state-of-the-art golf simulator. See your distance, shot shape, club head speed, and more. It's everything you need to level up your game. Book simulator time for as low as $25 an hour, or rent the whole simulator for your crew and practice or play a course together. Want to really improve your swing? Book a lesson for yourself or a loved one. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Ocean Drive Golf above Hoffa Bean Coffee on Middle Road. Ocean Drive Golf, your best shot starts here.
Just a short flight from Saipan, adventures calling from Guam. Guam Adventures at Leo Palace has a perfect mix of thrills and sightseeing this holiday season. Check out our off-road adventure where the trails splash, spin, and roar. And for our NMI residents, after you ride, cool off with a free water park pass at Leo Palace Resort and enjoy 20% off lunch because adventure works up an appetite. So whether it's a weekend escape or a layover to remember, make it count with Guam Adventures. Book now and turn your trip into a thrill. And yes, we'll even pick you up. Book now at guamadventures.com.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, dessert, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas, sports fans! On Saturday night with the island on prime, with our hearts in our stomachs and our drinks laced with lime, LJ calls on the darkness when he climbs in the cage, where we'll witness the calm, where we'll witness the rage. Call all your friends with your last working dime. It's almost Christmas on Saipan. It's...
We understand that times are tough. We understand that everybody's trying their best to get through each day, let alone the holidays. But tonight is very special. The second Cage of Fire event. Every time we've asked you guys to come around these 8 sides and cheer on the warriors of the Marianas, no matter how hard it may be, you never give up that love that you have for watching our warriors. We're a fighting people. We're a resilient people. We go through each day with hustle, loyalty, respect, and we come back at the end of the day stronger than ever. So if you think those guys are strong, each and every one of you are stronger. So make some noise, Marianas! We ask you guys one more time to answer that call to combat with one simple question. Are you ready? Well then, from the hundreds in attendance and the thousands that wish their were here, your call to combat for Cage of Fire 2 is brought to you by your friendly neighborhood soda poppin', knowledge dropping, advantageous, always outrageous. Whether it's in this cage, whether it's in this ring, on this mic, I'ma do my thing. Whether your roads are smooth or whether the potholes are I'm always gonna You want some? Come get some!
Why is this night different from all other nights? On this night, winners are declared only if won by knockout or submission. All other results are called a draw. No judges, only the referee can stop the fight. In the first well-contested boxing match of the evening, Cody Palacios and Glenn Cepeda fight to a well-earned draw.
Feels good if you've been training for a while. It's really worthwhile once to get in the ring.
Exactly what he said, especially for the weight for the event that's happening right now.
Yeah.
It's all paid off. That's what I really wanted to be for.
Now, the fact is that you came to a draw. Is that okay with you guys?
Honestly, yeah, because I know we started at the same time. That's what I heard, and I wanted to see whose own is better, but it looks like we're both equal.
The early fights, boxing and kickboxing, result mostly in well-contested draws. Now, one of the main benefits of the Cage of Fire competitions is the discovery and development of new talent. Talent not only in the cage, but outside of it. Joven Aldan of Cha-Cha Ocean View Middle School and a fighter in training at Trench Tech didn't necessarily know he was a budding sports reporter, but now everyone does. Not just calling the battle between Justin DeLeon and Johnny Hot Tamale Tudela, but living it from the sidelines.
That was a very solid head kick. That head kick landed. That was in round 1. Round 2, there was a very good body kick. They are just ripping with these leg kicks. His opponent is currently dropping his hands. He needs to pick it up or he can get knocked out, guys. He's limping. He's limping. Jami slowing down. Jami, kick, 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 kick. Jami, kick. Yes, again. Jami, it's hurting. Jami is hurt. Jami is hurt. He's hurt. Jami, let's go. Yeah. Let's go!
Great job, fighters. Great job, Jovan. As the night develops and the combatants move from boxing to mixed martial arts, more winners are announced. Adrian Lorenzo, Keith Rowdy Rebel Aldan, Tyrone de Leon Guerrero, Keith Chaos Sablan, Elan Benavente, John Bukuku, Atrius Aikinde, Salvatore Gotti, and Alvin Sweeps all won their bouts by KO or submission. Cage of Fire 2, 5 hours of combat and catharsis, innocence and experience, a celebration of warrior culture and a theater of respect. The year wraps up with one man high on the Cage of Fire, representing the resilience of us all.
Big holiday greetings to my family.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's for family and friends back home here in Saipan.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a 20% chance of isolated showers and low temperatures of around 79 degrees. Tomorrow, Thursday, is forecast with only a 20% chance of showers as well. Mild eastern breezes and temperatures ranging from 86 degrees in the day down to 79 degrees at night. High surf and rip tide warnings continue both tonight and tomorrow, so please be careful in the waters offshore. The sun has set at 5:50 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 6:37 a.m. And if you are in the water at that hour, be wary of those riptides and, if carried away, relax, float, and then swim parallel to the shore until you are free of the current. And while you're there, say hello to the manta ray named Lucy. Oh, she's nice. And I will see you in the water or on the land.
Well, that's news, sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us, CNMI.
We'll see you again on Friday.